Hi, my name is David, and for the next 31 days, the whole month of March, I'm going to be trying to eat only from scratch foods. That is my goal. That means all my breads, all my pastas, all my sauces have to be made from scratch. Tortillas, throw that in the mix too. Peanut butter, probably not going to have it. So I'm probably not going to make it. And a lot of things fall into that category. And so it's going to be a hard month, but there's so many foods that I can make and do make on a weekly basis as it is, including bread, that I'm very excited to have. Very excited to just get back to the fundamentals of cooking and just eat delicious, healthy food that I'm cooking in my own house. And that's just going to be filled with life and nutrition. So, why am I doing this? What all does it mean? As pretty much everyone knows, so many things in the grocery store, probably over half of everything we eat is processed or has some sort of additive in it that just wasn't there to begin with. And so for the whole month, I just want to try it. I want to see how my health looks afterwards. I'm in pretty good healthy shape right now. I just want to see how different I feel afterwards. This will also encourage me to eat a lot more vegetables and fruits. Fruits are basically this perfectly wrapped snack that I can just take with me anywhere, and so that'll encourage me a lot to take these fruits instead of pretzels in my main thing I'm gonna miss the most, Snicker bars. But we are who we are. Also, side note, if you haven't tried the spicy Snickers, they're not just called spicy, they're called fiery or something. Quite amazing. They taste exactly like a Snickers bar, but they give you that good mouth tingle that you get from a good spicy food, where you don't taste just the vinegar and the other nasty, but you get just a nice tingle in your mouth. Quite amazing. I did recently buy a whole box of 24 of those, of which I had to give a lot away tonight because tomorrow morning, only from scratch foods. And if I don't know if there's any hesitation, if it's from scratch or not, I can't go there. So basically, I won't be eating out for this whole month. There is one exception. I am going to Colombia, the country, to a cousin's wedding of mine in the middle of this month, from the 20th to the 25th. During my time there, I will be eating at his wedding. I'm not gonna know how they do their food over there, but as best as I can, I will try and stick to the diet while I'm over there. I won't be able to cook as much, so that makes it a lot harder. I will be trying to buy bread from the corner markets where hopefully they are made more from scratch. I'm not going to be buying the bag loaves of bread that you get, the sandwiches and stuff like that. I will be making my own deli meats. I will be making my own sandwich bread. I will be making my own sauces and things like that. Things I will still be able to buy: cheese, fruits, veggies, frozen veggies. I'm gonna go away from canned stuff as well, which really stinks because I am a sucker for canned corn. I can put that on anything. A lot of times I just mix it with my rice and go to it. Rice, of course, flour, sugar. I can still make cakes. Baking soda, baking powder are all part of my list of from scratch foods. All right, things I won't be doing. Soy sauce is considered for me a from scratch food. I'm not gonna be able to make something like that. Oils, olive oil, sesame oil, I'm not gonna be pressing that stuff. However, I won't be buying juices unless it's from the local grocery store where they have their own sticker label that you see on there and you know that they're squeezing it themselves and they're not adding anything to it. They're not adding the citric acid or anything else to it. So chances are I probably won't get any of that anyways. In Colombia, my favorite thing to get there is juices, but a lot of it you can buy the street stands and they squeeze it right there in front of you and you just take it and you drink it and it's amazing. Try the sugar cane juice with the squeeze of lime in it. Whew! I can't wait to go back. Oh man, that was a side note. Anyways, my name is David. For the next 31 days, I'm going to be doing this diet. And I'm going to be following you guys all along the way. The trade-off here is quality and money sometimes for time. Now, to do anything from scratch is going to take a lot of time. It's so easy for me to walk a couple blocks down, go to the end of the road, go to Kroger, and buy a loaf of bread. But I'm going to be baking my own bread here in my kitchen. I'm going to walk you guys through as much as you want. Recipes, tips and tricks, how to use leftovers properly and efficiently, and all those kinds of things to just make stuff flow. A lot of people get this idea that cooking for yourself at home is very expensive. Yeah, if you're gonna look up a recipe that has 20 different ingredients of which you have none, maybe just water from the sink, and you want to make one meal for yourself and not do anything with the leftovers and not use any of those leftover spices and other ingredients, yeah, that's gonna be very expensive. You're gonna spend anywhere upwards of $100 for one meal on yourself. I don't recommend doing that. So follow me this next 30 days. I will be posting videos as often as I can. I'm not the best at editing, so please forgive me. I have not really ever edited before, but I've really wanted to do this. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've been doing little things along the way to help me along in this goal. For example, I bake my own bread already as it is. I've made my own deli meats before. They're way different. I basically just roast meat and thinly slice it. I do have a slicer. I do have a lot of kitchen things that put some stuff into my favor. But on the flip side of stuff, I don't have a lot of little kitchen tools that you see on the markets nowadays, so I think they're a waste of money. There's a lot of stuff you can use a spoon for, or you just use your knife for. I don't have a food processor, which is kind of rough. It's going to be hard to make hummus. Maybe I'll borrow my mom's. I love hummus. But enough of that being said tonight. I will update as time goes on. No processed foods other than what I'm processing myself. And it starts tomorrow morning. This is David. Have a good night.